Welcome to the Escape Artist HQCL. Oh, second HQ code tonight on Hackbox if you want to come play. To diary to answer your question, no, I haven't redeemed the pennies yet. I've been somewhat busy today, you may have spotted. But obviously I'm not doing the penny prize draw tonight as I normally would at the end of the season. I'll do it at the front of season 14. It just gives finances a moment to settle. And there's too much going on today as well anyway. So I will redeem them at the end of the stream, and we'll do the penny prize draw at the front end of season 14, which is going to be coming probably first week of April. I think I'm going to take 2 weeks off after today, because this is the season 13 finale as well as the 400th episode. I'm off next week, and I know Topper's doing money bags in my absence for the next 2 weeks anyway. I'm certainly I think next Saturday I'm out with Mrs. Flush because I basically haven't seen her for like a month, not in any meaningful way. So I think we're going out for dinner and doing something together, which I'm very much looking forward to. The week after that is Easter weekend, so I'll be tied up with church stuff on the Saturday night anyway. So I'm probably about the weekend after that. I think it's the 6th of April, I want to say. Oh yeah, that's something I should have mentioned. 6th of April I'm going to be back. I became an uncle again yesterday. For the third time, which I don't think I've mentioned yet. My sister had baby number 2. So, yay! I know I mentioned it at work. I know that. I don't think I mentioned it to stuff. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Uncle for a third time. Baby Rosie. And, whoa, Lizards! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs there. We get the extended Red Herrings theme. With the ominous sound of the Escape Artist underneath. 20 Dan 03, One Dirty Birdie, Calibrated Vision, Happy the Tomato, and Janine Bats, courtesy of Listwitz. Enjoy ad-free viewing for the next month. Thank you for your generosity there, Listwitz. Big fun. Thank you very much indeed. All of that will, of course, be added to the charity total as well when my next Twitch pay-in comes in next month. Thank you very much indeed for your generosity. So, Escape Artist coming up. This has got any time entry up to a point. What do you mean Royal Flush is offline? No, I'm not. Tiltify, don't lie. Why are you lying? Is offline? No, I'm not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm looping now. Droster in. Audio Droster. Right. What's that page all about? That's a donation page. Don't need that one anymore. What's that one? The same. So, we are at £2,001 and 1p. Anyone else want to come and join? If not, I'm going to get things going. I've got a special The Escape Artist room code button on this profile. I forgot my Stream Deck broke at the start of the stream, or about a quarter of the way through, and I've just put it back together again. I've got to do some tweaks, but it's basically working. Right, I think that's enough. Okay, now it's Little Natmares. Oh, you've got a new nickname now. I like that. Okay, Escape Artist celebration video. Danger Zone, Steeplechase. That's the order of the day. Let's get on with it. Escape Artist time. Let's lock you in. Round 1 is initiate. Get any 5 of the 10 questions correct in order to escape. Once you've done so, you're through to the next round, but you can't answer any more questions in the round. So pick and choose which one do you want to answer. The harder the question is, the more points it is worth. Point values are displayed prior to each question, and accumulated points are carried forward to the next round. That's very important. If you give an incorrect answer, you lose one of your 3 lives. If you exhaust your lives, you're eliminated from the game, and a bonus point is awarded for each life you have left at the end of the round. No penalty for abstention, however. If you don't answer 5 questions before the end of the round, or if there's not enough questions left for you to do so, you will be eliminated from the game. You're aiming for 5 is the long and short of it. Whoa, this is... fucking hell. This is a spread. 10, 4, 9, 8, 5. You've got a lot of heavy weighting at the front end here, so I don't know if we're going to have very many early escapes. 3, 7, 6, 1, 2 at the end, leaving the 2 easiest questions till the end of the stack. RNG is testing you tonight. Let's see how we get on with this. The hardest question first. Not expecting many people to answer this, and remember... exactly. A free look at the 10-pointer. Give it a go if you think you know it. If you don't, probably best to abstain. Don't guess. And certainly in the early stages of the game, I would advise against guessing. I mean, you do you, but if you lose 3 lives, you're out of the game. Not many people are likely to get this one. Let's see what you make of it. For 10 points, here's question 1. In 2011, which Japanese entertainment company purchased the rights to the Mr. Men and Little Miss characters? Couple think they know. There's the grace time. And the correct answer Sanrio Karakawa is not the answer, but very well done to the 6 who did know that. Absolutely not wasting time on that 10-pointer. Yeah, the Hello Kitty firm. Why aren't you playing, David? Join the game, for God's sake, man. Come join the game. I insist, David, you come and join the game. It's the 400th episode. You will come and join the game. I insist. Most famously, the creator of Hello Kitty, Sanrio also owns the license to use the Peanuts characters in Japan. Well done, you 6, getting 10 points. Kamikaze, you're going to lose a life. Let's light you back up. Put a pin in it. We'll be here half an hour. Come on. Come on, I insist. There's the room code for you. Look, I pressed the button to put the room code up. Hackbox HQCL. Come on, David. I insist. He's not listening. He's busy writing. David. We'll start chanting for you. You're doing good, man. You know it makes sense. Come on. I'll even give you the room code again. You're on the back foot now. You could have got that 10-pointer, but it's fine. You can make up for lost time. It's all good. When was the last time you played one of my games? I genuinely can't remember. It was the last time when the Universal app was new. Go on, I'll give till you've joined before. There we go. And tips back as well. Come on, you know it makes sense. Right, on we go. 4-pointer for question 2. Take a look at this. What is the name of the club-shaped implement used to grind substances in a mortar? If you don't have to play, there might be more valuable points, but I'm expecting a lot of people to go for this one. Few people sitting this one out. A couple of phonetically plausible answers that I'm going to allow. Correct answer is, of course, a pestle. Yes. Grain, unfortunately, I can't allow, Flyboy. Examples date back to the Stone Age and are still used to this day in pharmacies, laboratories, and kitchens across the world. Well played, let's light you back up. Question 3. It's a 9-pointer. You got the 10-pointer, David, but you couldn't have it because you weren't here. Let's see if you can get the 9-pointer. Question number 3. Take a look. The musical comedy The Book of Mormon centers around 2 missionaries who are assigned to preach in which African nation? There's a couple of answers that are... Oh no, it's not that. I thought it was Kenya for a minute, but it's not. Unfortunately, the correct answer is Uganda. Kenya, Scorch and Clive is not the right answer. Like Lion King, Uganda is the answer. From Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, it won basically every theatre award, including the Tony and the Olivier for Best Musical. Hashtag bollocks. Did you know that one, Ben? Should have risked it. Clive and Scorch lose a life. Everyone else, let's light you back up. Question number 4 for 8. I quite like this front weighted escape artist. It seems to work. 8 points for this. Have a look. Hello, Colin. Welcome back. It's still time to join the game if you're quick. Who co-founded Microsoft alongside his childhood friend Bill Gates? For 8 points. Or along with his childhood friend Bill Gates. There's your grace time, which I know, David, you hate. It'll be changing in Escape Artist 3, don't worry. You come to join us, Colin. You've got time to come and join us if you get in before the next question. It was a Book of Mormon reference, it certainly was. Correct answer here, Paul Allen. Steve Wozniak, he was the Apple guy, founded Apple Macintosh with Steve Jobs. Mike Wozniak is some conglomeration of the two. Bill Wozniak is a conglomeration of another one. Paige Bormer, Sergey Brin, and Steve Allen. I think Sergey Brin is the current CEO of Microsoft, I want to say, but not the founder. Paul Allen, in addition to his business dealings, Paul Allen donated over $2.5 billion to philanthropic causes. Billion with a B. Was Bill Wozniak a snooker player? He may well have been. David, Proogs, Lil Natamers, BC, Fluffy Bunny and Otley, you're going to lose a life, and let's light you back up. Okay, getting into the softer questions. Inky, you one away. Any one more question and you're through to the next round. Up to you when you take it. But one more and you won't be able to answer any more. Question number 5 for 5 points. Take a look at this. Mike Wazowski, yeah. Other than Mercury, what is the only element on the periodic table that is a liquid at 20 degrees C? I always thought mercury was the only one liquid at room temperature. Recently discovered that there is, in fact, bromine as well. Inca, you've escaped. You're through to the next round. Well played. We'll see you there. Gallium, no. Iodine, no. Gallium. Bromium, not quite. Kegler, I don't think I can allow that. Fluorine, gallium, and tungsten. All Inca. Tungsten's fairly robust at 20 degrees C, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, those are not going to fly. Let's light you back up. Inca the first to escape, but we've got some danger. Kamikaze, Scorch, and Flyboy. You require all of the remaining questions in order to escape. Last life, Natter and Flyboy. Tread carefully. One more wrong answer and you will be eliminated from the game. Going a bit softer now, and just so you're aware, the question doesn't mention room temperature because that phrase is not standardized, and francium melts at 20.9 degrees C, which is why we talk specifically about 20 degrees, not room temperature, just to clarify that. Question number 6, this is worth 3 points. Take a look. In 2016, Hasbro introduced a plant toxicologist named Dr. Orchid, for I think the third time today, as the newest character in which classic board game? The overlap here is crazy. Entirely accidental. A lot of answers coming in there. Let's see what you said. Correct answer. Cluedo. Would also accept a clue. Very good, Jack. Cluedo or Clue, yes. Plants vs. Zombies is not the one, I'm afraid, Pyro. Dr. Orchid replaced Mrs. White, at least temporarily. Hasbro recently released a new reimagining of the game with the original cast, with Mrs. White returning as a chef. The versions with Dr. Orchid are still widely sold as well. Very good indeed. Lots of points going out. Let's light you back up. So, Kamikaze, Scorch, Flyboy still requiring all, because you will require all until you're eliminated or you get all of them. Shapes and Psyops, one away. Any of the remaining 4 questions and you're through. Natter and Flyboy on your last life, so tread carefully. Question number 7 is worth 7 points. Take a look at this. If I focus on the right window. There we go. Which US president immediately preceded Franklin D. Roosevelt, losing to FDR in a landslide in the 1932 election? I'm staring at Jack. There we go. I'm wondering why it's telling me you're red in the log, Jack, and then I just read your answer and I see why. The correct answer... Herbert Hoover. Psyops, you've escaped to the next round. Very well played. Herbert, not James Hoover. Yes, indeed. Well done, Jack. The other side of the coin from that question that came earlier. Truman, Reagan, Coolidge, Wilson, and Truman, all incorrect answers, I'm afraid, and you are going to lose a life. And unfortunately, Kamikaze and Scorch, that's either not enough questions left or you're out of lives. One way or another, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. Kamikaze and Scorch go behind bars. Yeah, the first of 4 consecutive... Nut Gallery, ABME, Taz, Pyro, Moth, and a few others requiring all. And Prue, Shapes, Listwitz, Luca, Jack, 1 away. The first of 4 consecutive election wins by Franklin D. Roosevelt, and quite a few people on the last life too. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment was ratified, limiting US presidents to 2 elected terms. Well... see if that continues to pan out moving forwards. Question number 8 is worth 6 points if you want to have a go. Good luck. Take a look at this. What spice, made from the covering of the nutmeg seed, is also a type of blunt weapon? Time up. Correct answer. It's mace. Hydrate, yeah. I'm drinking. I got my Prosecco on the go. Nut Gallery, thank you all the same. Someone escaped there. I didn't see who it was. Was it Jack? Jack, Luca, Shapes, Prugs, Psyops, Inca have all escaped now. Club, no. Oh, Ben. Yeah, go on. Phonetically plausible, I can see what you're getting at there. Hydrate, I appreciate the advice. Nut Gallery, I can't take it as an answer. And Club, unfortunately, I can't take that either. Unfortunately, Taz, Nut Gallery, and Moth, not enough questions left for you to make passage, or you're out of lives. Either way, thank you for playing, but it's the end of the road, and it's lights out. Nut Gallery, Taz, and Moth sent behind bars. If you're in red, you require both remaining questions, but it's only a 1 and a 2 pointer, so good chance that you could get them. If you're 1 away, you're one of the many names listed there and you're in yellow. And if you're on your last life, David, Kegler, BC, Natter, and Flyboy, tread carefully. Once you're through, I think you can still... Can you still answer? I can't remember. Yeah, a lot of lights in this. I need to refactor this game again. It's not worked as well as the first. But the first had its overlaps. Anyway, not a conversation for now. Question 9 for 1 point. If you want to try it, take a look. What is the name of the speedy blue hedgehog who made his video game debut in an eponymous 1991 Sega Genesis game? Thank you for using the word eponymous there, Ramsey, and not titular. Rotted, BC, and Mr. Vertigo holding out for question number 10. Going to try and maximise the points they can win. I'm hoping we all got this right. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, and lots of people escaping there. Very well done. Sonic arguably made his actual debut as a cameo in a 1990 arcade game, Rad Mobile, as a dangling ornament visible in the player's car. But very well done. You have all escaped. And there's one question left. Mace, incidentally, has a stronger, sharper flavour than nutmeg and is used in smaller amounts. So worth knowing about Mace. So still quite a few players left in, but just a 2-pointer to wrap up the round. So quite nice RNG in a way. Let's see what happens. Question number 10 for 2 points. The Championships at Wimbledon is one of the Grand Slam tournaments in what sport? Shane's absolutely devastated he can't answer this question. He's already through with 27, so he's probably not too upset. Hoping most of us got this. Tennis was the correct answer, and indeed you did. Everybody escaping. Look at that. A few eliminations. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players behind bars. But everyone else making the cut. That is the end of round 1. For every life that you've got left at this point, we'll give you an extra point. And that's the end of the round. 28 players have escaped. That doesn't happen very often in round 1. Let's go on to round 2. Round 2 is called Sustain. Answer as many of the 10 questions as you can, unlike the previous round where you were limited to 5. Answer as many as you can. You must hit the target of 55 points in order to escape. This target is determined by the highest score plus 15. So the highest scorer has got 40 points. This means that even the highest scorer has to get at least 3, because every question is now worth 5 points. Accumulated points will again be carried forward to the next round. Give me an incorrect answer and you lose one of your 3 refreshed lives. We've given them back to you, and if you exhaust your lives, you will be eliminated from the game. 2 bonus points are awarded for each life you have left at the end of the round. That's 2 bonus points for every life left. Players who have escaped may choose to continue answering questions if they like, but they're still at risk of elimination if they exhaust their lives. So it's this thing where if you think you know an answer, you get 5 points, but you've already escaped, so do you want to risk it? Because you get 2 points for having that life back, and of course if you run out of lives you can still be eliminated after escaping. No penalty for abstention. However, if you don't hit the target before the end of the round, or there's not enough questions, once again you will be eliminated. Unlike round 1, once you've hit the target you can keep answering. In round 1, once you hit 5 you had to stop. Here, once you've got to the points target you can keep going, but you've got the jeopardy that you could still be eliminated. So bear that in mind. Target's 55, which has been set by someone with 40 points, presumably. Luca, over there on the right-hand side, scoring 40 points, the highest scorer. So even Luca must get 3. Inca's going to have to get 4, for example, on 39. SJP currently on 25, you're going to have to get 6, and so on. So you might be having to do some catch-up, but every question is now worth 5 points. Can you carry on? Not in the previous round, only in round 2. So, best of luck. For 5 points, here's the first question. The famous highway US Route 66 runs for almost 2,500 miles from Santa Monica to what other city? Remember, as ever, there's no penalty for abstention, so if you don't know, especially in the early part of the game, sometimes abstention is a valid strategy. The correct answer, Chicago. California and New York, not the right answers. Happy and Brig, you're going to lose life. Everyone else who got that right, picking up 5 points. Well played. Let's start you back up. So yeah, remember there's no sense in guessing in the early part of the game unless you need to get like 8 right, in which case maybe guessing is a good idea. Lots of strategies for this game. I like it. The Mother Road was first given the Route 66 designation in 1926. Onwards, question 2. Betelgeuse and Rigel, 2 of the brightest stars in the sky, are both part of which constellation? Oh, lots of late answers coming in. Score, have I still got you? Because I need a ruling. I don't know if I've got score, or it looks like a few people have dropped off. Have I got any mods? Have I got any mods left, or is it just me at this point? Hello, mate. I need a ruling, if you wouldn't mind. The correct answer is Orion. I'm disinclined by Orion's belt, but that's the one I need a ruling on. I think probably not. Astronomers think that the red giant Betelgeuse could go supernova very soon, specifically sometime in the next 100,000 years. I don't think I'll be around at that point. Okay, might's still going. Episode 98,000 at that point. Big Dipper, the Plough, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Big Dipper, Ursa Major, Canopus, and Leo all incorrect. I'm disinclined to allow Orion's belt. It's a specific part of Orion, and it's just the 3 stars. And unless those 3 are in Orion's belt, which actually, I could probably check that. And if they are, I'll allow it. If they're not, it doesn't include those 3. Orion's belt is supergiant, approximately 2,000 light years away. No, they're Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka. So I can't allow Orion's belt. Unfortunately, Pyro, you're going to lose a life. But good to check these things. Let's light you back up. Target still 55. Brig and Happy, you need all of the remaining 8 questions in order to get to that target. Not impossible, but we'll see what happens. Also, Happy and Brig, you're on your last life, so that would explain that. I think they're sort of probably bouncing off each other. Let's go on. Question number 3. Take a look. Thank you, Panda, as well. Brig's feeling confident. In what 1952 Gene Kelly film portrays actors adjusting to the transition from silent to talking films? And there's the delayed answers coming in. The correct answer is Singing in the Rain. Putting on the Ritz, the artist Babylon, and the artist all incorrect, unfortunately. From Ramsey here, my mother's favourite film and the only one she would mention when brainstorming questions. Bless her. Like I said, it was a family effort. Unfortunately, those are all wrong answers. And Happy, you needed to give an answer but didn't. Unfortunately, thank you for playing, but it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Get in there. And we're down to 27. Kegler, AB, me and Brig, you still require all of the remaining questions up there. Inca and Lucario, 1 away at the other end of the spectrum. Any one more question and you're through to the next round. Remember, you can keep answering after the fact. Kegler, Brig and Flyboy, you're down to your last life at this point. Let's go on. Question number 4. Take a look. Before her incredibly successful solo career, Beyoncé performed as part of what musical girl group? And David wants me to get rid of the grey sign, but there he is, coming in after the grey sign. Correct answer, Destiny's Child. Oh, Fets! Oh, Luca and Inca, you've escaped. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. Because you put the apostrophe, which implies... What happened there? What happened, Fets? Oh, what happened? Your brain's just seized. Incidentally, originally formed as Girls' Time when Beyonce was just 9 years old. Fetz, what's gone on there to only get Destiny apostrophe? Did you accidentally, I suppose, apostrophe and enter a kind of nearby? I'm trying to find a way to validate that that's an okay answer. Oh, did he say above? Oh, I beg your pardon, Fetz, I missed that. Fat thing, the enter key, yeah, for apostrophe. Oh. Before the answer revealed. Oh, go on. Go on. It's close enough. I think you knew what you were getting at, and it's late enough that I'm not going to argue the toss on that one. We'll go to an adjudication panel. Not for the escape artist at 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. Let's go on. ABME, Pyro, Battyman, Brig, Kegler, you require all remaining questions. And Brig, Flyboy, and Kegler, you're on your last life, so tread carefully. Next question for 5 points. Take a look. Before his assassination sparked the start of World War I, Franz Ferdinand was Archduke of which country, formed by combining the names of 2 modern-day countries? Woo! A lot of late answers coming in. The correct answer, Austria-Hungary. So this is a weird one, and we had a lot of debate over I brought Lewis into just a lot of debate on what is an acceptable answer on this one. Because it was sort of Austria, but it was Austria-Hungary, and because we put 2 modern-day countries into the question, I'm sadly not going to allow Austria. Only the first half, yeah. Kamikaze only going for the first half, Austria. Likewise, Rotted only going for the first half, Austria. I think because we do ask for the names of 2 modern-day countries, Austria-Hungary is the answer we're after. Yugoslavia, Romania and Germany, unfortunately not the right answers either, and so I'm afraid you are all going to lose a life. And Battyman and Kegler, there are not enough questions left or you're out of lives. Either way, thank you very much for playing, but it's the end of the road and it's lights out. So, Clive, no. Prugs, ABME, Pyro and Brig, you require all. Clive, Shapes, Tipster, 1 away. And Brig, Flyboy and Prugs, 1 life remaining. Inca, Luca, you're already through. Remember, you can keep answering. You get 2 points for every life that's left at the end. 5 points for every question you get right. Let's go on to the next one. Question number 6 for 5 points. Take a look. Hello, mate.
Morning.
Morning. You all right? The name of which programming language is derived from a comedy group whose scripts the creator was reading during development? Tom, and if you don't get this, good man. Nice to see you getting this one. I didn't know this, but I'm not a great fan of Monty Python. Python is the answer. Shapes, Tips from Clive, you've all escaped. Yeah, I didn't know this. According to Ramsey, my local PBS station aired episodes of Monty Python Red Dwarf at midnight when I was young. Got in trouble many times for staying up to Watson. No regrets. I'm not a great
Duh.
I'm not a great fan of Monty Python, I have to say. But yeah, it turns out the inventor of the Python scripting language was reading Monty Python at the time and named his language after it. Java, Lisp, Perl, and Arrested Development are all incorrect. Incidentally, Franz Ferdinand was killed in 1914 in Sarajevo. Survived another assassination attempt earlier that day when a grenade bounced off his car. Bloody hell. Does it have its moments? Does it? Does it really? It's a great piece of trivia, but I'm not a great lover of it personally. Brig, great hustle, my dude, but unfortunately it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Into jail you go, but do stick around if you can. Prugs, ABME, Mr. Vertigo, Listwitz, Pyro, Flyboy and Fetch, you need all of them. David and Ben, you're 1 away from that target of 55. 1 more correct answer, you get to 55. Prugs and Flyboy, you're on your last life. Something I will add, you must hit 55 before your bonuses from your lives are applied. So if you're on 54 and you've got a life left, that's not 56, that's 54. It's only 56 at the end of the round, and you must hit 55 before those lives are applied. Bear that in mind. Next question. Fingers on keyboards. Take a look. 5 points. What insect's name literally translates from the Spanish for little fly? Include Lucario wasting no time in extending their scores. And that's time. The correct answer is a mosquito. The diminutive of mosca. Not sure why it's not mosquita with an A, but the Spanish-speaking world has yet to consult with Ramsey's opinion. Butterfly, Fleur, Ladybird, Flea, and Dragonfly are all incorrect. And ABME, Pyro, Flyboy, and Leswitz, you are due for elimination. Thank you very much for playing, but it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. ABME, Leswitz, Pyro, and Flyboy are eliminated. Todman, you've escaped. Well played. Prugs, Mr. Vertigo, Natter, and Fetch, you require all remaining questions. David, Fluffy Bunny, Ollie, and SJP, you are 1 away. And Prugs, BC, Natter, and Psyops, you're on your last life. A lot of variety still in this with 3 questions to go. Once you've escaped, you can keep answering. Remember, you can still be eliminated if you run out of lives. Sounds like my wife's home. I'll have a chat with her at the end of the round. On we go. Question number 8. Take a look. Which Dutch painter's signature geometric style often featured straight black lines forming red, blue, and yellow squares of rectangles? Guess Ben was a good one. One of my favourite French artists. Tipser, clutch answer there. Pierre Mondrian. David, Fluffy Bunny, SJP, you've escaped. I used to have a t-shirt with a Mondrian on it until I grew out of it, and then I donated it to my wife, who I'm not sure she still has it. Ben, you're new here. Generally, the rule is we allow surnames for real people, forenames for fictional people. I can see what you're getting at, so I will have it on this occasion, but moving forwards, I will need the surname. But Piet, yes, I will have that. Mondrina Psyops, that's phonetically plausible. I can have that. Matisse Vermeer Van Gogh, unfortunately not. Piet Mondrian, he called his geometric primary colour style neoplasticism. Lock me in, Royal. Mr. Vertigo, Fetz, Psyops, and a little Natter. Apart from Psyops, who I've condoned. But Natter, Fetz, Mr. Vertigo, thank you very much for playing. But it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Bye-bye points. Into jail you go. So, Pruse and Colin, you require all. Keshi Head, Otley, Psyops, BC, Jack, and Rotted, you are 1 away. With 2 questions left, the target is 55. Pruse, BC, and Psyops, you're on your last life. Good luck. Question 9. Take a look. What mother sauce of French cooking is made by thickening milk with a white roux? Yeah. Valid. Once you're through, there's no sense in still answering unless you're 100% sure. But I'll allow it on this occasion, Ben. What mother sauce of French cooking is made by thickening milk with a white roux? Bechamel is the answer. Keshi, BC, Jack, you've escaped. You are through to the final round. Veloute and Bernays, unfortunately, no. Bechamel, yeah, that's phonetically plausible. Psyops, I'll have that off you. Absolutely. Bechamel. Add guare and Parmesan cheese for a Mornay sauce. Perfect for homemade mac and cheese. You heard it here first from Ramsey Fox. Veloute, I think, is something different. But yeah, bechamel, that's the thing you get in lasagna. And it's pog AF. Love it. Psyops, you were due for elimination again, but actually you've managed to get through. So, no eliminations there. 1 question to go. Proogs, Otley, Rotted, and Colin, you're 1 away. And Proogs and Rotted also on your last life. So a lot of pressure coming down to this question. Good luck. Question 10. Take a look. Which French cast member was prominently featured in the music video for Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark? Now, it says cast member, so I will, and I haven't got listed the names of the character, but I've only got listed the names of the actor, but I will allow the character, because cast member I'm now thinking is possibly a little vague, and I should have tightened that up. But the correct answer, Courtney Cox. Otley and Rotted, you've escaped. Yeah, Ben, that... Moving on. I would have probably accepted Monica as well. Matt LeBlanc, Ross, and Jennifer Aniston are all incorrect. I got greedy, wanted 10 out of 10. Oh, Inca, so you're going to lose a life, but you're not going to be eliminated. Hello, Rushmead, welcome back. Come and play the Escape Artist. 3-line whip on you, Rushmead. You're coming to play, not the Escape Artist, Danger Zone at the end of the night. Logical conclusion of phonetically plausible. That is basically what it is. Unfortunately, Proogs, Colin, good hustle, but I'm afraid it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Which means 15 players have escaped to a final. It's a good number of players in the final. Good man, you know it makes sense. And let's go there now. For what it's worth, Courtney Cox Arquette was just 20 years old and a total unknown at the time. Friends were still 10 years away when she appeared in Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. But, in for a treat for the final. Past few questions after not missed start of this round. This felt, yeah, Friends question at the end. It's niche audience. Round 3 is Survive. Answer the question as fast as you can. The first player to give a correct answer will start a 15-second countdown on all other players, during which time their points will be drained at an increasing rate. Answer the question correctly to stop your points being drained. If nobody answers the question within 15 seconds, all players will lose the maximum drain for the question. Your 3 lives have been replaced with refires. You may attempt every question once for free. Thereafter, it will cost you one of your refires. You may refire any question as many times as you like, but once they are exhausted, only your first answer will be accepted for the remainder of the round. So your refires persist, over the course of the round, not the question. You've got 3 for the whole round. If your points are depleted, you're eliminated from the game, and when only one player remains, that player is declared the winner. If more than one player remains after 10 questions, the player with the highest score is declared the winner. But there's a bit of a quirk on question number 10, which we'll get to if and when we need it. So, high score, woohoo, Inca, 88, good lord. I know the high score in this game is 99, but that's pretty close to the highest I've seen. Luca on 84 in second, and is it Todman? Todman on 76, our top three at the moment. But in this round, your luck can change very quickly, because if you don't know the answer, immediately you're losing 10 points on the first question. And remember, it's the first to get there will keep their points. Everyone else is going to start a drain rate at 1 point per second and a half. So, if you get a refire option, think twice before you use it, because you only get 3. Good luck. Here's question 1. The city of Melbourne is in which Australian state? BC starting the clock. Jack and Shapes right behind. Wrong answers coming in from Clive. Rotted was right. David is wrong. Refis available. Ben was right. Inca was right. Tipster was right. Fluffy Bunny was right. David was right on a second attempt. Then Luca was right. Keshi was correct. And there we have time. Victoria was the right answer. Queensland, New South Wales and Queensland all incorrect. By far the largest city in Victoria, Melbourne has almost 5 million residents. The second largest city, Geelong, has about 400,000. Clive originally going for Queensland, David J originally going for Queensland, Otley going for New South Wales, Keshi going for New South Wales, SJP going for New South Wales, and then Otley going for Queensland. Otley using a refire but still getting the wrong answer. So do be careful with those refires, because I will go back and add them on if it needs to, but generally speaking, you should get through. So, Inca with a lead of 84. Luca in second with 78. I think Todman still in third with 72. Next question. In the Chinese zodiac, 2023 was the year of the rabbit, 2024 was the year of the dragon, and 2025 will be the year of the... No one's got there yet. Todman is the first to get there. Starting the clock. Rotted has got there now. Psyops has got there. Tipster and Luca have got there. Refis available for all players still. Otley's there now as well. It's the snake. Site suggests the best careers for snakes include investment advisors and social media influencers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let me just check the answers that no one said snake and it snuck through the spell checker on a bad spelling. Jack started us off with hare, then boar, rooster, dragon, tiger, ox, rat, horse, rat, pig, rat, monkey, ox, rooster, rooster. Nobody arriving on snake until Ben got there and started the clock. Let's light you back up. Inca still with the lead, but the gap closing now. Inca on 74, Luca on 73, Todman on 72. Close at the top, and then a bit of a gap down to Tipster on 61. Next question, take a look. At the 2012 London Olympics, Nicola Adams of Luca not wasting any time, starting the clock. Nicola Adams of Great Britain became the first woman to win a gold medal in what sport? The final sport to include a women's competition. Luke was there first, then BC, then Clive, then Inca, then Jack, SJP, Otley, Fluffy Bunny, Keshi, Rotted, Shapes, David, Psyops, Tipster, and then Ben. That's the order they came in. No wrong answers to talk about in our main game there. The answer was boxing. Debuting in 1904, it took over 100 years to include a women's competition. There are several events in other sports that are gender specific, such as decathlon, heptathlon, rhythmic gymnastics, and so on. Baseball could also have fulfilled this criteria, but it was dropped in 2012, whereas boxing was adopted by the women's and consistent for the gents. No wrong answers. Let's light you back up. Well done, Lucas, starting the clock. You've taken the lead, albeit shared with Inca. Todman, you've dropped down to 63, but still currently in second place, because there's a tie in first place. Shapes, you're in third with 61. I'm increasing the drain rate, maximum of 15.1 point per second now, so it's going to drain down a little bit quicker. Here's the next question. Question 4. Take a look. Which planet is closest to Earth at this very moment and will remain the closest until late September? Refis available. Shapes is the first to get there right. Psyops is also correct. Luca's also correct. Otley's correct. Tipster's correct. Inca's correct. Fluffy Bunny is correct. It's Mercury. Though Venus and Mars are much closer at their closest points, Mercury's tight orbit around the Sun means it's the closest planet to Earth about 46% of the time. Very good, AB me, the mostest closest. Someone's been watching CGP Grey. Yes, indeed, Mercury is the answer we wanted. A lot of answers, a lot of refis being used there. Mars, 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 Venus, 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 Mars, Venus, 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 Mars, Mars, Venus, Mars, 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 Venus, Mars, Mars, Venus, and then some right answers started coming in. Jupiter is definitely not a right answer. I'm afraid a lot of lives and a lot of refis being spent there. Well done, Shapes, keeping your score of 61, and Bromine as well. Let's light you back up. What's that done to the scores? No, Lucario's got the lead, 68. Inca's in second, 64. Shapes now in third on 61. Tobman taking a bit of a tumble. Still in fourth with 58. Tipster is on 56 in fifth. Next question. Fingers on buzzers. Take a look. Sounds like a binary code. What M word is the branch of biology that studies mushrooms and other fungi? Clive was there first, followed by Inca, Jack, Lucario, Shapes, Keshi, David, Fluffy Bunny, Rotted, then Tipster, then SJP. Not that one, Ben. Don't use your refis if you don't know, just take the drain. Mushroomology. I love that as an answer, but no, it's mycology. Mycologists don't really know why mushrooms are poisonous or brightly coloured. They don't need to attract pollinators, and the toxins don't work fast enough to act as a deterrent. When asked, one mycologist online simply responded with a shrug emoji. I love that. Now, mycophology, mycobiology, mushroomology I don't think I can allow. Oh, this is tough. Score! You know the myco bit. I don't think I can. Didn't know it didn't have the pH in it. Yes, I know 1:15 AM, David, but I'm on my second wind. I'm not going to allow it. It's mycology. Here for stint 3. Come on, Lewis. I think no for mushroomology, mycophology, and microbiology, when it should be mycology. Fungology, that would work. It's mushroomology in Cornwall. Will there be mic drops? There might be. Very good. Lewis, tell me that they shouldn't count and I'll move the game on. Hello. Tell me they shouldn't count. The one that starts mushroom, no. Okay. I'll take my finger off the button then. Lewis is working his magic here. BC said mycophology at 32 points and 3 refis. Mycophology not a thing, so disallow, okay. And mycobiology? I feel probably not. Mycobiology is a journal, not a field of study. Sorry. Right, good. On we go. Thank you, Lewis. My eyes and ears on all the questions on the ground. Right, where are we at? Coming into question number 6. Luca with the lead of 67, then Inca on 64, then Shapes on 60. On to the next question. Take a look at this. Love this question. How many triple word score spaces are there on a standard Scrabble? Well, BC not wasting any time, it's the first in. Then Shapes, then Inca, then Keshi, then David, then Jack, then Fluffy Bunny, then Rotted, then Ben. Luca, that's wrong. Clive, it's wrong. Twice. Hartley's wrong. Jack was also wrong. Tips has now got there. 0.3 decisions per second, and I'm grateful to you. 9, 4, 4, and 6. All incorrect. There's 8 in total. Highest scoring word ever recorded is Kaziques. C-A-Z-I-Q-U-E-S. Through 2 triple word scores for 392 points, which I'm sure you all knew. Jack going 16. Otley going 4. Clive going 4. Clive going 6. SJP going 9. And Luca going 4. None of them approaching the right answer, so you are not correct. Increasing the drain rate again. 1 point per 0.75 seconds, which means there's a smattering of you are in danger. If you get this one wrong, you will be eliminated up to a maximum of 20. So you've got 20 or fewer points, you're going to be eliminated if you don't get this one. Question 7. Take a look. Bertha von Suttner, the second ever female Nobel laureate, won the 1905 Nobel Prize in which category? Oh, Jack's got there! On a refi, but he's there. SJP is right, Luca is right, Rotted is right. And as Lewis was saying this, a centre square is a double word, not a triple word. It's peace. Suttner founded the German Peace Society, urged Austrian leadership to create an international court, and participated in the Hague Peace Conventions of 1899 and 1907. Note from me, while proofing, the first was Marie Curie 2 years earlier in physics, which she shared with her husband Pierre, and some bloke named Henri Becquerel, who earlier I think was called Jacques Becquerel, but no, Henri Becquerel. Curie was also the first person, either male or female, to win 2 Nobel Prizes, the second in chemistry in 1911. But it was Peace, second ever female Nobel laureate, won it for. Clive, starting at the top, literature, chemistry. Oh, Inca, I'm going to condone that because you put peace, but in the wrong order. You got there eventually, but you should have 20 more points and more refis than you do. Chemistry, economics, chemistry, physics, chemistry, literature, physics, economics, physiology, and medicine. This is the one time I am going to use the magic device here to edit you, if I can find you. Where are you, Inca? It's telling me you should have 3 refis and no refis and 63 points when you said nearly pecan. Refresh data page. Let's set you back to 63 and update player. There you go. Hopefully that's updated at your end as well, Inca. I don't want to be mean about typos when you've got no refires. So we will allow that. Let's light you back up. Oh, yeah, Otley, BC and PsyOps. It's the end of the road and it's lights out. So, David, Fluffy, Todman, Keshi, SJP, Tipster, and someone else who I didn't quite read in time. You're in danger. Got to get this one right. 20 points if you give me a wrong answer. Question 8, take a look at this. Clive win on 1 point. He might do. The Mystery of Edwin Drood. What he started the clock was the unfinished final novel of which 19th century author? He's still alive. Inca's there. Luca's there. Jack, Shapes, David, Fluffy Bunny, SJP, Keshi, Rotted. Topman's out of points. BC's out of points. Tipster's out of points. Charles Dickens was the answer. Passing away before completing the story led to a flurry of Victorian fan theory, speculating and trying to solve the mystery. Unfortunately for you 3, thank you for playing, but it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Todman, or you 2, Todman and Tipster. BC must have been out on the last one. David, Fluffy, Keshi, SJP and Clivo, you are in danger. Clive and SJP both on 1. Clive is determined to hang on. Inga's still on 62 though, so I mean, you know, advantage with him, but there's still a sweatband to give away. Give it to the last standing player, or the player with the highest score, when we go to elimination. Touch typing game is no good at 1 AM. It's but that's part of the fun. Question 9, take a look. Arthur Curry is the alter ego of which Justice League superhero? Lucas started the clock. SJP and Clive are out of points. Rotted is correct. Fluffy Bunny's out of points. David's wrong. David's out of points. Inca's incorrect. Not the Flash. And good night from David. Aquaman was the answer. Rotted getting there. Luca getting there. And a few players running out of points. David, Keshi, Fluffy Bunny, SJP, and Clive. Thank you all very much for playing, but it's the end of the road and it's lights out. Who's not got a headband here? Jack's not got one. Rotted's not got one. So if we don't have a clear winner, Rotted first because he's got the most points at this point in time. Shapes has got a sweatband. Shapes, you got a sweatband? You got one in the last game, didn't you? It's questions you know coming up immediately after being eliminated. Shapes, you got a sweatband? You've got one now. Good. Inca's got one. Luca's got one. So it's Jack and Rotted. Rotted with the advantage unless Jack survives and Rotted doesn't. Final question. Infinite drain rate. 0.5, 1 point per 0.5 seconds. You've got to get this one right. And it's a thinky one. Good luck. Take your time. In the alphanumeric substitution where A is 1, B is 2, etc., what is the sum of all 5 vowels? If you haven't got refires, you might want to think about this. BC's the first to get there behind the scenes. Mr. Vertigo right behind. Clock's on for all of you. Inca's got there and has won the game. Insta drain. If you run out, if you give a wrong answer with no refis. Inca leaving everyone in the dirt. You think you've got it at 51. A is 1, E is 5, I is 9, O is 15, and U is 21. Gives us a total of 51. Rotted, delegate to you because you had the highest score going into that question of the players in live play. But unfortunately for Rotted Shapes, Luca and Jack, it's the end of the road and it's lights out. One day you'll get this, Shapes. Not today. It is Inca's day. Very well played, my dude. Congratulations to Inca. You are the escape artist. Good game, and thank you to Ramsey and family for that question pack. Lovely stuff there. Really good fun. And that is all the question packs I've got in there. But 2 more games. I promise you an extra game at the end of the night, and we've still got Danger Zone to do, which I'm going to rush through. But before all that, first of all, credits. Congratulations to Inca. Thank you to Ramsey, and congratulations to Inca. You are the escape artist. But first of all, those are the scores that you ended up with, and I think they convert to pennies somehow, which is all good. 2 more games, but the last one's very, very short. It's more of a mean game, the last one. But Danger Zone, probably about half an hour to 40 minutes. And happy birthday to Ramsey's dad as well. Those are the scores, but only one escape artist, and that is Inca. Let's have some credits, and I'll see you in just a minute.